what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels starts with a pass. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On the carry, here's Israel Abanaconda. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Micah Hyde up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Here we go.
The motion man here is McLaurin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll throw with Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sinnott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Go!
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Fields. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. Pickup of 46 yards.
Here we go.
And here's Bijan. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Here we go, tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Don't jump. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Commanders 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's got a man. It's McClure. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a 1st down.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score! A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Commanders, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
Throwing is Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible, and sometimes it's by...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, That ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Play action now for Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Fields now on 2nd down. He's got it at the 3. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. And he's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go, trap! Go, trap!
Here's Abanaconda. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go! Ready?
On play action, Daniels. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Panther streak! Panther streak!
1st and
The motion man here is McClure. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
19. Check go!
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Washington.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Cavante Turpin on the return. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. West right field. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's taken down up past the 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, son. Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, can. Go.
Here's Fields. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Hey, check that. Street. Hut.
A run on 1st and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10.
Here we go. All right.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders will take over here just past the 30.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Ready, set. Rocco switch. Rocco switch.
A run here with Abataconda. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. Go.
Throwing now, Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Daniels now on first down. It's out wide to try the tight end screen. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Good.
Throwing is Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 15. First down, Pittsburgh.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Fields. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third and goal.
Here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Go.
Fields from the gun on. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they...
Now a loose football. One of the Steelers has it. Big opening up the middle. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way back. It's a fumble return for 2 points for the defense. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their time. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go. Right.
They go play action with Fields. Again, working deep downfield. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here.
Here we go, son.
1st down and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Gray brought in motion.
Right.
2nd down. It's Fields. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and goal.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion.
Out. Go.
Throwing here on third and goal. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up fourth down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
18 backward, 60 backward.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. And if I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I got to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now pass deep from McLaurin.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it was their defense that led the way, forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today as those takeaways paved the way to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire